Okay. We are back. Another episode of Mr. Know All Reactions radio show live. I am your show host. I go by the one and only. The name is Mr. Know All Reaction. Give it up for me.
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
He got his own money. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So I want to take thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Appreciate the love and support and the adulation that you guys give me on this particular show. If it wasn't for you guys, man, I wouldn't be going hard like I go hard at it. And I love entertaining the masses. So that's what I do, and I love it so much. But before we get started for tonight's show, because I got a jam-packed different type of conversation that we're gonna have tonight. And but before I get started with all that or whatever, I need you guys to go to YouTube. All right. Do this for me, okay? And tap your buddy, tap your friend, let your homegirls and your homeboys know. Go to YouTube, go to Mr. Know Our Reactions on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook. Click that over there. Subscribe over there on Facebook because I'm going to be sending a lot of my content over there as well. But click on Facebook and subscribe over there. Okay. Now, when you finish doing that, go to YouTube and go to Mr. Know Our Reactions live radio show live on YouTube, where you can tune in to all my episodes when I go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, though. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to go over there and subscribe there as well. So that way you will not miss a beat of what it is that I'm having discussions about. And like I said, man, we definitely just keep it funky. So tonight, when we listen to the music tonight, we're going to definitely keep it funky while we listen to the music tonight. But my first topic of conversation, what I want to discuss is from the conversation, well, the topic of discussion for the last show. I was not able to get to it because I had some technical difficulties. And this is a situation that went on with Twitch. And everybody knows Twitch. He was on Ellen DeGeneres show. The Ellen DeGeneres show that came on, during this, well, I think it's been canceled now for about maybe 2 or 3 years now, however long it's been or whatever. But everybody knew him. He's beloved. This guy was an entertainer. He can really dance, you know what, off or whatever. But he is deceased now, and the interview with his wife. Okay, his wife did a memoir about Twitch, and she had aired out some dirty laundry about her marriage with Twitch. Now, she dug up some stuff saying that this guy was, he had some mental issues, some mental breakdowns going on with himself. He also was using drugs. This is after she found out all this out that was going on with this guy, after he, passed away. So she released this in a memoir and did an interview about her life with this guy. But she's saying that the reason why she's bringing out all this laundry about him is because she wants to help other people, quote unquote. She want to help others. And to me, I thought this was a very, very tacky move. But the reason why this hit heavy for me is because I'm very aware of how, and it hit hard for me, whatever, because, in my family, we went through a certain scenario that's pretty close to that, when you have your loved one that you really care and love deeply about, and they want to tarnish that person's name. They want to tarnish that person's brand. And, that person that's deceased is no longer here with us. So my thing is, and then also, with Twitch and in my family situation, whatever, you do have kids that have to be able to hear these negative things that's being said about that particular person. You see what I'm saying? So, for me to hear this woman go on and on and on and sell books or sell her story, I think that was a very, very, very tacky look on her to monetize and bring out this negative stuff about Twitch. A lot of people love this guy. So I believe that as her husband, as her wife, as his wife, and they have children with each other, a lot of things that's private like this stuff need to be kept in-house, and you never bring it out or whatever, especially, with the platform that this guy and his brand or whatnot, the platform that he had, and he was very well known. That type of stuff like that or whatever, man, you don't, you just don't put it out there or whatever. At the same time, now it's out there because you know how things in the social media world, once it hits social media platform, it is there forever. You can't get rid of it. People are going to always share it. It's there. So now when the kids have to grow up, and let's say for instance, they want to search information about their father, they got to look at this interview that pops up and hear their mother say all these horrific things about her life with this gentleman. And is that fair? You got to ask yourself that. Is it fair for you to be able to say something like that or whatever, and the kids to be able to be a part of that and hear their mother say something bad about their father? Again, like I said, this was one of those type of subjects that was very, very heartwarming to me. I mean, I felt everything to the core of my stomach, because in a situation like this, the kids, I think they deserve a whole lot more, and that they shouldn't have to be able to find out information like this about their loved one or whatever, because everything becomes one-sided. And like I said, Twitch is not here to defend himself against what had transpired. But to be honest with you, to me, it's just a big money grab. To me, that's what it looked like to me. Money grab, and at the same time, it just looks suspicious when it's like you want to make somebody look so bad that you're willing to crawl really, really deep and low and bring out all these negative things, whatever, to make this guy look a certain kind of way. And here's the thing, a lot of times with situations like this, you make yourself even look worse when you do things like this, whatever her name is, Miss Boss or whatever her name is, whatever. But I am not knocking Twitch's mother, Twitch's family members. They came out and said, hey, they feel a certain kind of way about the wife coming out and saying all these nasty rumors and things about their beloved one, their brother, their sister, their family, their friend. A lot of people are in Twitch's corner, and a lot of fans of Twitch as well. They came on social media and defending his honor as well. And you know what? That's a job well done. I definitely give them kudos and credence for that, because again, like I said, that's one of those situations to where that right there was a very tacky move. She knows it was tacky, and that's why she is coming out and trying to defend and do a double back, and trying to clean everything up and clean up duty. But hey, it's already said. You already felt the way you felt. It's already out there. And again, it's just one of those type of things that you have to live with what you have done. So that's my thoughts about it. And I want to make sure that I tap on that particular subject as well and clean that up or whatnot. Okay. But I want you guys in the comment section. I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about it. Once you rewatch this video, I want your comments in the comment section with this Twitch interview with his wife. Do you guys think that she was on to something? Do you guys think that she was right or she was wrong? Or do you guys not care about it or whatever? So I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about that, because I promise you, I am definitely dying in the comment section to see exactly what you guys say about all that. All right. So we're going to keep it funky tonight with some great music, and we're going to start this thing out right with the one and only Mr. Bobby Womack, 110th Street. Let's get it. Hey.
I was the third brother of five, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was all right. Trying to break out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight. Being down so long, nothing false for mine. I knew there was a better way of life, and I was just trying to find.
You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
10th Street is a hell of a test. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to catch a woman that's weak. Across 110th Street, pushers won't let the junkie go free. Across 110th Street, woman trying to catch a chick on the street. Across 110th Street, you can find shining on the street. I got one more thing to talk to you about right now. There's a better way out. Snorting that coke, shooting that dope, man, you're copping out. Take my advice, if people live or die, you got to be strong if you want to survive. The family on the upper side of town, but you can't without a ghetto around. In every city you find the same thing going down. Trying to make the capital of every ghetto town. Let me sing it. Cross 110th Street, just trying to catch a woman that's me. Cross 110th Street, wishes for that John can't go free. Cross 110th Street. I want to cry and I catch the trick on the street. Ooh, baby, that's all. 110th Street. You can find it. Yes, you can. Yeah.
120th Street by Bobby Womack. We're gonna keep it going with the one and only Superfly himself, Mr. Curtis Mayfield, Pusher Man. Let's get it. That's more soulful there, baby. Let's get it. You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reactions Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe. Got you. I got you. We're good.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when in need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Solid life, crime. A man of odd circumstance, a victim of ghetto demands. Easy money for stop, and I'll let you trip for a while. Insecure from the past, how long can a good thing last? Ooh, got to be mellow, y'all. Gotta get mellow now. Push a man, get mellow, y'all. Heavy night, making money all the time. My LB and just me for all junkies to see. Ghetto Prince is my thing, making love's how I swing. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. 2 bags, please, for a generous fee. Make your world what you want it to be. What a woman I love, strictly. Wanna give her something better than me. Been told I can't be nothing else. Just a hustler in spite of myself. I know I can make it. This life just don't make it. Lord, Lord, yeah. Got to get mellow now. Gotta be mellow, y'all. Got to get mellow now. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher
That's the one and only Mr. Curtis Mayfield, that pusher man. I'm just trying to push all this good music on you, but we're gonna keep it rolling with the this great content or whatever. So we're gonna
tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
So check this out, y'all. So another trending topic that's definitely going viral right now, and everybody knows about the wildfires that's happening over there in California. Now, I got to touch on this subject, whatever, because I have not given my takes about it, but here's what my thoughts and opinions about it is this, okay? So President Biden and also Kamala Harris, they have initiated the relief fund, 100% relief fund for those in need over there in California for the fire relief. And I believe it's an admirable job. I really do. Okay. So I'm going to play a video and then I'm going to let you guys see exactly what I'm discussing. And then I'll come back with my commentary. So check this out. We're going to watch it together.
Fires are over to start helping the victims. We're getting them help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770, one-time payment, so they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula, and prescriptions. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that, and $5.1 million has gone out. And I encourage everyone who has been impacted to get assistance.
So President Biden, let me move this from the screen here. So President Biden, he launched, 100% tax relief, relief for the victims of California. And each family that was affected is going to, they can definitely call the number and they will be able to receive $770 a piece for each family. And that way it can definitely help out with water or any type of necessities that they need to just kind of get them some relief, some help, during this particular time. And you know what? I don't have no problem with that. Okay. But my issue is this. And, a lot of people haven't really said it this way, but I'm going to go ahead and say what needs to be said because that's what I do. I keep it funky like that and keep it 1000%. Where was this type of help at when everything transpired with Hurricane Katrina, those victims over there? Okay. You guys remember what Kanye West and Michael Myers, the comedian, You remember when Kanye West said it out loud himself that that what's his name don't care about black people. I think George Bush or somebody who I forget what the president was, whatever, but he said it. And you remember how Chris Tucker and all those people that was there when he said when Kanye made those remarks, you know, everybody looked like they were shocked and surprised that he said that. But when you look about it, right, when you think about it now, like, man, he was pretty much ahead of his time when he said what he said, that they don't care about melanated people, poor people, people of color. They just don't. What about those situations that happened over here in Florida last year? With the hurricane relief, the hurricane over there in Florida, natural disaster happened in Florida. Those people were begging for help as well. They hit different platforms, talking to different people, like in a Breakfast Club. They had interviewed a gentleman out there, and he was pleading for his life and needs some help. Nobody helped these people out, but at the same time, we started sending money over there to Ukraine. We sent money over there to Israel. We sending money. We giving money to a lot of these illegal immigrants that's coming over. We start putting money everywhere, different places or whatever, because the reason why is because they have a type of connection. They have their hands in the pot with a lot of these different countries that they are going after. They working well together. So that's why it's easy for them to turn their backs on the American people. I'm talking about tax-paying people as well. Because you do know that poor people, we do pay taxes. Middle class people pay taxes. Matter of fact, we pay more taxes than a lot of these rich people do. A lot of rich people, they found loopholes in the tax breaks, so that way they can minimize all their taxes, whatever. So who's got to hold up the end of the bargain when it comes to taxes? People like the hardworking people, the poor people, like me and you, and a lot of other these subscribers or whatever. We have to hold the burden of paying taxes or whatever. So when it comes to relief in our neighborhoods, in these cities where these are hardworking cities and whatnot, when we have a natural disaster, why come the government can't do what they doing like they doing over there in California? Well, wait a minute though. This is Beverly Hills, California. This is Hollywood, California. What do they have in common with the government? Ask yourself that. Money from back and forth, they circulate money over there. So of course, they're gonna make sure they get that taken care of or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of money over there. And they all have their hands in the pot over there in California area. That's the reason why they can give that money. Hey, what's going on, Ray Robinson? Appreciate you for joining in. Thank you for tuning into the show. So that's the reason why they can able to dish all that money off over there or whatever, because they got their hands in the pot. But my thing is this, like I was saying, when it comes to helping us out or whatever, that's why I have a problem at. What is the criteria when it comes to natural disaster? How do you able to say, okay, we're going to help them out with 100% relief fund over there because they need this, they need that, and so on and so forth or whatever, but we're not going to do 100% over here with Katrina and those victims and all that over there who losing everything as well. So how do we come here? What is there's a policy or something? Well, what's going on in the presidential handbook to say we're going to do this versus that, you know what I mean? Or we're going to do that versus this. That's my question. I want to know. And if I can see that and I can see, okay, well, this is what it looks like for us to put 100% in or whatever. And it's fair across the board though. You can't be one-sided with this whole thing, whatever. And that's the only problem that I have with it, and it's not, I'm not trying to say that this is the victim's fault over there in California and that this terrible thing happened over there. All right. But at the same time, I'm using this because I see what's going on over there with that. And that's a problem for me. They didn't give these people not one particular dime that was affected by Hurricane Katrina. And I'm just to the point to where I'm confused. I would love to have some answers. I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about it as well. So this is what Ray Robinson said. I'm going to read her comment as well. Here's what Ray Robinson said. She says, they've had a homeless problem. Why aren't they so anxious to help? Now the rich are facing homeless. Now you want to take action. That's a great point, Ray. Appreciate you for saying that as well or whatever, because they have been having a lot of homeless issues out there in California. LA is riddled with them. All those major cities in downtown in California riddled with these homeless people out there or whatever. So why is it that they can't, help them out or whatever? And now that the rich, like you said, Ray, is homeless out there, now they want to go out there and give money, so on and so forth or whatever. It's just, the world we live in, man, is just definitely backwards. Angela in Washington, appreciate you for joining the show. This is what Angela Washington says. It's amazing that they are giving $707. During the pandemic, we got more money. So is it 100%? Good question. That's a great question there. We don't know, if it's 100%. And here's the thing, though, because you remember during the pandemic, when they gave out the PP, was it the business loans? Whatever, was that the PPO loan or whatever? There was one of those loans that they gave out, PPP loan. So they was giving his loans out to small businesses. But you remember the LA Lakers applied for it and got that money. A lot of the airlines applied for it and got that money. A lot of these big businesses applied for that money and applied for that loan and got the money. A whole lot of small businesses didn't get the money, and they was in line trying to get the money. And they was like, hey, well, I got an X amount of employees. I give you guys my taxes with my business and so on and so forth or whatever. So why am I being denied? That's what I feel like that'll happen with this situation with the money that they have to give out to the relief people or whatever. Like a lot of these people might not qualify for the money or whatever, knowing for a fact they need it. So what I'm just saying, like, how are they going to govern this relief money? Because you know how it is when people, especially when they start to have it, giving out money and things like that or whatever, you got some vultures in there and they're going to take everything, or they'll try to stop a certain amount of group of people for trying to apply or get that money. So I'm just saying, like, man, we got to be fair about this whole thing or whatever, because this situation right now, it's just not unfair, especially with California and then all these other natural disasters that happen, around the world or whatever. So I want to see how the U.S. gonna move in the future, because right now they are setting the stage. Like, okay, now remember what you guys did in California with the wildfires over there. Okay, so let's say, for instance, another natural disaster happened, which I knock on wood and I'm hoping that it does not. But in the event that it does, they can look back and say, okay, this is what you guys did for them. How you gonna do about us now? And that's what I'm really ready to see how they're gonna handle that whole situation. But Ray Robinson says this. She says, if the entertainment industry goes down, the agenda stops. So no more pushing LGBT, absent fathers, the hidden message and sings and songs will stop. That's another good, great question as well there, Ray Robinson. Appreciate you for that one as well. Like you said, Hollywood, if that Hollywood get burned down to the ground, game over with. So they can't let that happen, whatever, because at the end of the day, I told you guys, I believe and I really feel that Hollywood, the government, go hand in hand with each other. They're not gonna mess the money pot up. It's just not gonna happen. So whatever they got to do by any means necessary, we are going to get this situation taken care of. But here's another thing as well, because President Harris says, she mentioned about a lot of insurance companies in California. They denied these claims to a lot of these people that's been dealing with these companies for a long time now. So I'm saying to myself, boy, these insurance companies are rotten to the core. Why would you sit? Because here's the thing, though, it's all about money. You know what I mean? If you pay, they got to pay all this money to all these different people that's been affected. A lot of these insurance companies are probably get put out of business, completely out of business, if people got to come over there and try to make claims against the insurance company. So they say, hey, you know what? This is the money we got set aside for anyway. If somebody want to file a claim, but once we meet that amount of money, we're gonna go ahead and just cut everything off and say, hey, we're gonna start denying claims, whatever. That's how they do. Because like I said, a lot of these insurance companies, they know exactly what they're doing when it comes to situations like this, whatever. So, man, I just feel horrible for those people that was affected over there. And then you've been with an insurance company for X amount of years, and when it comes time for you to file a claim, you can't file a claim, and you've been taking these people money for years like that. You're wrong, man. So it's just a situation, man. This whole thing is just terrible, and I'm hoping that everything gets fixed in a situation like this. So Ray Robinson says this as well. She says, how do you offer zero interest home loans to people with money in the bank? Right. I mean, see, a lot of this stuff is just coming to surface right now. Like a lot of stuff that we do on a regular basis, paying insurance and and paying loans and all that or whatever, you know, when you start getting hit with a situation like this, now people start asking a lot of questions like, man, okay, well, why are we doing this and doing that? And then, you know, when situations come about or whatever arise, you guys don't want to do this and do that. You know, I've been a faithful and loyal customer for X amount of years, and now all of a sudden you want to pull a rug off from under me. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is really you know, getting on people's nerves, and people are really coming to shedding some light and coming to their senses about how things are operated here. It's just a big old money pot. And like I said, at the end of the day, we are the ones who get left holding the bag, and it is just really messed up out here. So anyway, again, I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about everything we just discussed here with the fires. Do you guys believe that in this situation here that do you guys think that Biden, you know, you guys call him a hero? Do you guys think that he's a hero because of, you know, he got the relief fund money taken care of for the you know, for everybody in California? Do you guys feel like, hey, you know what, man, we think that this is a whole situation that's kind of messed up because they couldn't, you know, they didn't help out those people over there in Hurricane Katrina and over there in Florida? Or do you guys just say, you know what, man, hey, is the politician and they crooked or whatever? So I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about it, and let me know in the comment section, because I promise you I am going to read those comments as well. But anyway, we're gonna keep it on pushing. With this next one, we're gonna keep it funky and soulful or whatever. But this one's coming in out for the one and only Mr. Bootsy Collins. I'd rather be with you. That's a good one. Let's get it, baby. You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reactions Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
I'd rather be with you until I'm through. Oh, yes, I do. I'd rather be with you until that day will fly away. I just love that smiling face in the early sun. If I can't have you to myself, then life's no fun. I'd rather be with you. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I want to hold your hand on if I can. Just be a man. I want to be your friend, not now and then, but until the end. I just love the way you act, and that's a fact. I want to be your number one, so get to that. The next time, hey, the next time, maybe the next time, never be with you until I'm through. Oh, yes, I do. I'd rather be with you until that day will fly away. I just love that smiling face in the sun. If I can't have you to myself, then life's no fun.
I'd rather be with you, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you.
Oh, man. You might think I'm trying to be funny, but I'm really serious this time, baby. Even though it's a cold world, baby, but you know deep down inside that I do love you. I know I sound strange, but I really mean it. We're gonna make it this time, baby. You're the only one. I really love it. I'm coming at you with both hands tied behind my back, baby. You got me.
I'd rather be with you by the one and only. Let's give it up. This is for the next jam. We're coming in with the Mr. One and Only, Mr. Rick James. We're gonna give it to you, baby. Let's give it to you. Let's give it. Ooh. I'm killing y'all tonight. I'm killing y'all tonight. I promise you I am. Let's get up. Let's turn this thing up now. Oh, yeah.
When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You went fast asleep. You wouldn't even talk to me.
You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
I'm home intoxicated. I just wanna love you.
I just want to love you, baby.
Guess that's why I'm so elated. Come on, girl. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff.
Give it to me. 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 That sweet, funky stuff.
If you ain't on your feet, you better get on your feet on this one. I promise you, if you don't, I'm going to come through this screen. I'm going to get on top of you. I'm telling you, I'm going to get you real, real good. You better get off your feet on this one. Respect.
I was high as the sky. Just dancing. You say, let's go
Come
home.
on, Rick. I'm tired. Let's go home.
That's the time I start romancing. You say, how can I love you?
How can I love you?
When your body keeps on moving, say, wait till I squeeze you. Maybe then you'll stop the grooving. Come on, girl. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Make it hot like a head in love. Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me. Let me shake my hips.
Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Give me that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me a stuff. That sweet, funky stuff.
Hey girl, give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say. What you say. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me. Hey girl.
That's Rick James. Give it to me, baby. We're gonna keep it going with the one and only Mr. George Clinton, Knee Deep. Let's get it. We're gonna do One Nation Under God.
So I get around it. Oh no, you can't get under it. Get under it. You can't get over it. Can't get over it. Chance. This is a chance. Restrictions. Oh, shuck up. Here's a chance to dance our way out of our constriction. Gonna be freaking up and down the hang-up alleyway. With a groove I only got, we shall all be moved. Ready or not, here we come, getting down on the one which we believe in. Can I get it on my foot? God. Hey, don't tell me now. You more of what you're talking for. You don't tell me now. Do you promise the funk? The whole funk, nothing but the funk. Ready or not, here we come. Getting down on the one which we believe in. Here's my chance to dance my way out of my constriction.
You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe. That was the one and only Mr. George Clinton and Funkadelic, One Nation Under a Groove. And we're going to keep it on moving with this topic of discussion.
He ain't lying.
Oh, we're going to keep it moving with this topic of
Tell
discussion.
you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
So the trending topic is going on around in social media. Mr. LeBron James. So DJ Academics did an interview, or he was doing a live stream, and he brought out some nasty, nasty juice, some nasty tea about Mr. One and only Mr. LeBron James, and saying that Mr. LeBron James cheat on his wife, Savannah. Now, he had got this information from Drake, and people are saying that, you know, that they're mad at DJ Academics because they say that he's a crash dummy for Drake. And they're saying that Drake is pissed off at LeBron James because they had LeBron James and Drake at one point. They're saying that they was friends and they were actually spending some time with each other. Their families know each other. They, just spend a whole lot of time with each other. And come to find out that from what DJ Academic was saying, and everybody again is saying that Drake had kind of put him up to this, that Drake, when he's in Toronto, when LeBron's in Toronto hanging out with Drake, that they are doing twosomes, and a lot of women, white women, they say LeBron James love the snow bunny is what they say. This is allegedly, okay? And this is coming from DJ Academics from the information that he got from Drake. They're saying that Drake, he lined up the women for him and LeBron James, and they both are doing their thing, basically tag team with a lot of these women out here in Toronto. And so allegedly, some of these women that's been involved and been around Drake and LeBron and had these little sex things going on, a lot of these women supposed to be coming out in 2025 and airing a whole lot of stuff out. Now, DJ Academic, he's saying that, what made Drake upset with LeBron, and which LeBron had did a freestyle video, it's freestyle rap called Fighting Irish. Now, if you look at that freestyle video, who's the Fighting Irish? Fighting Irish is LeBron James, when he played for St. Mary's St. Vincent High School. They were the Fighting Irish. And a lot of the lyrics inside the Fighting Irish songs, a lot of the lyrics is pointed towards the LeBron James, and this is like an indirect message. Basically, Drake is telling on LeBron James and how, some of the lyrics said that, that basically you are king, you're on top of the world right now, and you're going to be exposed, and you're dealing with, you swapping watches, but indirectly meaning they swapping women and so on. I mean, just, you guys got to hear the Fighting Irish yourself and kind of, listen to the song and listen to the raps, because Drake is really, everybody can put the lyrics together and know who he's talking about in that particular song called Fighting Irish. So you got to check it out for yourself. But anyway, so, DJ Academic, he just kind of, put it out there. And I mean, the guy is very animated about some of the things that he put out there about LeBron James. And I'm saying to myself, wow, okay. Now, here's my thoughts and opinions about it. Because I did agree with, okay, let me say this. Number one, I'm not the kind of guy to put no man on no pedestal. All right. So a lot of people are upset because, that LeBron James is an icon. He's a lot of these people idols, and they worship this guy, so on and so forth, or whatever. I don't do that at all. That's not none of my business. And I don't do that at all because I've never been that kind of guy. That's just me. But then, if LeBron James is allegedly doing what he do, none of my business. I can care less about who this man, sleep with or whatever he doing inside his marriage or whatever the case may be. Matter of fact, it ain't none of our business. Who are we to sit there and try to tear down and bring down somebody when they're going through situations like this? You see what I'm saying? So if he's got whatever he got going on with his marriage and things like that or whatever, that's LeBron James, his business, Savannah business. They like it. I love it. All right. But again, I want to say this, and I want to stretch this out very loud and clearly. LeBron James is a brand. LeBron James, Jay-Z, all these guys are a brand. A lot of times we have a mega machine like this behind you. I'm talking about a lot of folks, powerful people are in front of these certain individuals with these type of brands like that or whatever. They know how to let a whole lot of this stuff get away and go away, because a lot of people got a lot of money and a lot of investment, a lot of time and all that involved in a lot of these big time celebrities like this or whatever. So they let this stuff like this will go away, and it will never ever reach him. Even though behind the scenes, when these celebrities are in these marriages or whatever, you can tell a lot of times something's not right. Just look at the demeanor of the wives. Look at just kind of look at Savannah, how she kind of how she is or whatever. The wives would really kind of tell it all or whatever, because a lot of times these celebrities together, whatever, ask the wife how everything's going or whatever, especially if they know for a fact the husband or spouse, whatever, is an entertainer, ball player, somebody successful. talking with the wife, and the wife kind of give you a side eye, whatever the case may be, or that'll tell you a whole lot more than you get in from that man or whatever. Them wives will tell it indirectly. They'll let you know what's going on. They're not happy or whatever the case may be. But just looking at Savannah, I remember when she first came onto the scene to what she is looking like right now, something not right. And like I said, I hope everything works out for LeBron in the situation, whatever. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, whatever. But it's none of our business about what's going on inside that man's bedroom, inside his household, or whatever. We all make a lot of mistakes. Ain't nobody out here perfect. But again, a lot of us that got to stop, putting these people on those pedestals and situations like that or whatever, because a lot of people are really, really upset, angry, because again, this guy is very well known. He's an icon. Shoot, what, LeBron been in the game now, 20 plus years. So a lot of people grew up watching this guy or whatever. But at the same time, I think it's just kind of messed up, and it's really, really, I think Drake and all these guys are really, really wrong for airing out this business or whatever. But this ought to be a lesson to LeBron James as well. Like, this is how I was taught up. Now, I'm not condoning going out there and cheating on your spouses. I promise you, I'm not doing that. All right. But in the event that you are going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, especially guys, don't let your partners or don't let your homeboys and your homegirls know what the hell's going on. Don't do it in front of them. Don't do it around them. Go do it by yourself. It'll be between you and that person you doing it with and God. That's the only people that you need to know about it. Don't have all these people. You telling your homeboy all the detail what went on or what happened. People can't hold water. They looking for an opportunity to be able to tear down what you build. Because some people are envious and jealous because you might have something going on, and you might be in a relationship. You might have a good wife or a good husband, whatever the case may be. Some people hate to see that you are happy and got things going on that they don't have. So now you don't lay out all this information about, what you done did or whatever, or you don't lay all this information out about what you did to your buddy or whatever, and I promise they holding on to it. And a lot of time when they get the opportunity to go ahead and backdoor you, now you in trouble. Now you done got backdoored on or whatever. So now you mad at yourself because you done told everything because you think that it's really, really something to talk about, and you put yourself, in a situation where you feel good about yourself, whatever, man. But don't do it. Don't be doing all that discussion like that or whatever. And then what else I want to talk about since I'm on a rant right now? A lot of you dudes and a lot of ladies or whatever, man, when you having these damn pillow talks with your spouse, quit all that gossiping and pillow talking or whatever, and talking with your ladies and your man about whatever you're talking about, if it's regards to a loved one or a family or a friend, whatever the case may be. Pillow talks get you in trouble. And I'm gonna tell you, I watched a movie. What's the name of this damn movie, man? But anyway, I think it's called Black Mask, and I believe Johnny Depp he played the guy in Black Mask. But anyway, he was a mobster, and he had this homeboy. They were doing drugs and killing folks. Unaliving people and so on and so forth or whatever. But anyway, the friend was messing around with his stepdaughter, and he did a lot of pillow talk to his stepdaughter, make it seem like he was this real badass or whatever. And they end up pulling up at the police station, and the stepdaughter, even he was talking before the stepdaughter came out of the police station. Johnny Depp's character talked to the guy and said, "Hey man, what you tell your stepdaughter about anything about us?" He was like, "Well, I told her this, that, or whatever." He's like, "Okay, that's some damn pillow talk. You over telling our business to her, and she coming from a police station. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and handle this." So anyway, they took her into another room. Took her to a home that he said that he had bought for her, and they unalived her right inside the home because she did a lot of pillow talking. He did a lot of pillow talking to her, and they felt that she ended up telling the police a lot of stuff about what was going on with them. So anyway, I say all that to say, pillow talking as well, that'll definitely get you hung up and get you caught up as well. A lot of this stuff that you guys be talking about inside the rooms or inside the household, whatever, a lot of that need to cease as well. Because like I said, it get you in a lot of trouble. It definitely come back around. But anyway, that is my time today, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys' thoughts and opinions as well about everything that happened with LeBron James. Do you guys care about it? Do you guys not care about it? Let me know if you guys say, "Hey, you know what, mind your business," because that's why I'm at with it. Mind your own business. Anyway, I done said a whole lot, And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another live episode of Mr. Know It All Reaction Radio Show Live. Make sure you subscribe on Facebook at Mr. Know It All Reactions. On Facebook, subscribe there. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers over there, so I need you guys to go subscribe over there. And also, you watch it here on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscription button on YouTube as well. Like I said, I go live every Tuesday, every Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And I definitely love you guys again. So I'm the one and only Mr. Know It All Reactions.
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
And you know, I got a cake for you too. Here we go. That's my time, y'all guys. I love you guys. Hey, see you guys Thursday. Let's get it.